But this starts with me leaving my father's house at 16 because I'd rather have been homeless than stay there. Breaking news. I walked out of my house like an overgrown garden, wild and untamed, not maintained, silently overlooked, surrounded by the structure that care brings, all the things that others give to others, the good fathers and mothers. But I was a wilderness child, with weeds piled on top of weeds, covering the seeds of roses and sunflowers. Too many hours spent in the shade, stacking up future debts to be paid. Wandering through the concrete on thorny feet for miles and years, releasing buds of tears, salt high in my roots, eroding all new shoots. But time really is a healer, because time gives space for learning. All the yearning to be better can be satisfied when knowledge is applied. So I set a course through books to get a look at just how people grow. I wanted to know, needed to change, to rearrange my borders, stop taking orders, start finding answers, leave the chances to their fate, and then erect a sturdy gate. Page after page, finding help at each stage, which tools I should use, which tools I should lose. Identified strangling knots from potential blooms. With a mindset slowly being reframed, I learned that you can't eradicate pain. Like the weeds, it comes back time and again, the residue for me to maintain. For if left unchecked, the balance shifts, fruit trees no longer bearing gifts, roots forcing through foundations find the rampant growth of ties that bind. So to be kind to myself, I set to work. Spent years and months down in the dirt, separating good from bad and all the things that made me mad. Pulled out the thorns and found good roots. Dug far enough to find those roots. The ugly, twisted memories, confessions felled from family trees. At first, I pulled out weaker strands, ones I could manage with my hands. Next came out the sharpest knives to cut through pain that destroyed lives. Then looked at what was left to clear. The deepest darkness filled with fear, moments that had shattered deep and still sometimes deny my sleep. Order from the chaos grew, tangled messes became few, until one day a better view. Shoots turned skyward, petals new. Now every time I catch a weed, because sometimes they raise their heads, I make sure I quickly pull them right up out of those rose beds. It's the constancy of caring how my mental garden grows, watching sunflowers chase the light while night bloomers are in repose. When I need to gain control, well, I'll just roll up my sleeves. You will find me in the garden. I'll be out there raking leaves. Still don't really know what this is about, but anyway, one way to live. We could all fall from grace given half a missed step. Sever the connect from brainstem to heart friend. It didn't mean to come out that way, but still, here we are. So far from where we used to be. From hopes and dreams to fallacy, the dichotomy of this present situation, the last train at the station. Should I catch it or stay? Walk back the same way I came before I